Local recording again. Appears to be live. Mic is picking up. Game volume's the same as it was last time, which it appeared to be good. So immediately after my last series of ranked sets, I saw all the mistakes I was making. I was like, man, I can play better than that. And I just hopped straight onto ranked as soon as I did the live recording for like the commentary. Blanca, that's supposed to be my first opponent. This is not the same Blanca as last time. Always my first ranked match sitting down is a little weird. I like know how Blanca works. This is actually probably... I didn't intend for it, but I've actually gotten to be... I actually play Blanca quite a lot these days. He's quite a cool character in this game. That was kind of weird. That was supposed to walk away low forward into maybe a DP. Ugh. I don't know how I got that uppercut, but I definitely shouldn't have. It was a light uppercut too. I think there was probably some wires crossed on whether I should do a light uppercut or a... the up ball, I didn't react. It's so easy. You can spot the difference when Blanca bounces off you. The up ball bounces a lot higher. Little punish. This kills, I think. I think I burned the bar. Yeah. This is the right decision, probably 99 times out of 100. Leaving him alive was way too risky, even with my trigger. And the meters situation is pretty good still. I back up a lot because I accidentally moused away from the screen there, and it, like, you know, when you put in Windows 7, when you put your mouse all the way in the bottom right, it shows your desktop. I did that right there on accident because my mouse is on my screen for the first round. Oops, missed it. Most of these matches weren't too laggy. Some of them were, but most of them weren't. Nice confirm, nerd. You see that? Got the whole fucking thing and still didn't DP. Went for it there too, and I just dropped it. You can crouch fierce that kind of hop, but you have to be watching which one he does, because if he goes over your head, your crouch fierce won't hit. Crouch roundhouse is better than the roundhouse there. Crouch roundhouse is faster, and I get the knockdown too. Oh, I hit him anyway. He didn't bounce off me. I should have. You can just OS a forward dash there, maybe. I don't know. Oops, he's plus there. I think I teched the throw early. I know he's plus. That time I teched the throw late, a little too late. Giving me a little bit too much space, in my humble opinion. Very delayed jump on my part. Scary. I just want that low forward. Give me the activate. They cut the damage of that so hard. It's kind of mean. It was like kind of a nerf. Blanca's other changes were all buffs, but the EX electricity is a lot easier to land than the V-skill punch into EX up ball. So even though the EX up ball does more damage, the fact they changed its ideal 1 bar to a more inconvenient location, because you can basically only land the V-skill off of Stand Fierce for Blanca, I think. And Stand Fierce isn't a bad normal. It's like 9 frames, and you can even cancel it to different things to keep it safe. You can cancel it to a hop away or a card crouch jump or various other things. Electricity. That was delayed reaction on my part. Blanca's stand medium kick is plus 2, I think. Oops, I got shimmied. And he dropped his Blanca ball at the end. This is looking super awkward for me. I haven't done anything this round. Oh! Not a good jump. I could have just anti-aired him. Tried to meet him midair that time. Didn't work. I think Blanca has no 3-frame normal. Oops. I think I charge a fireball here after like a little bit of nothing and he EX again. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, Blanca has a hard counter to me charging a fireball if he's got a bar. Honestly, Blanca can slide charged fireballs too. Charged fireballs do a lot of work on about half the cast and are useless against the other half. Charged fireball is actually one of Sakura's biggest things. It's much better than it seems. People always badmouth Sakura's fireball in this game, but it's pretty easy to space. The problem is that if you cancel into a fireball and they hold up forward, it can get pretty hairy. Because her fireballs are almost never true block strings, but they're often safe. It's very easy to space them, so they're only like -2. He threw me. I could have just hit a button. I think I tried to shimmy. I tried to hold straight back, but after the hard Tatsu leaves you closer in Season 4, that was awkward. What do I do about that? It's like a normal. I was scared of being in the corner. Very sloppy from me. Jump throw would have been good there. He was plus, so I took the opportunity. I was really far away there, so I just used block forward short. You've got quite a lot of time. You're like +7 or 8 there or something. So the walk forward short, you've got like 5 frames of leniency. It's not 5, but it's a lot. And short has more range than back face anyway, believe it or not. Look, I anti-aid. That stay in roundhouse isn't guaranteed. The opponent can just hit a light normal after the charged fireball and still beat it. It's just that most people, after blocking a fireball, either hit a very delayed button or hit no button at all. Oops, I messed it up again. That walk away. I was like, oh, I could have hit him with a low. But I didn't. I jumped back on reaction, which is already not the right play, but it was especially not the right play because he jumped over my head. This round is looking ugly. Counter hit. I probably had more micro walking and I probably could have made that work. Decent punish. Low forward into that would have been better. I usually just use stand short for its consistency. Look, I did it! I did it! Baf did it. People don't respect it. People don't respect wake up DP super. And I didn't fuck it up. I didn't get wake up super or anything like that. Like 2 Road to Ranks ago, Road to Diamond, I observed that a lot of the time it would have worked, but I wasn't doing it. And so I've made a mental like note. It's like, do that more. The payoff, the risk reward is, it's basically just game ending. It's like whether it works. If it works, I win instantly, and if it doesn't work, I lose instantly. But the opponent doesn't treat it like it's game ending. It's like, oh well, I can take, you know, I'll bait when he's at low, when I'm at low health too, or like something like that. It's still like, you know, free for them. That time it was walk up throw, because he didn't do anything last time. He let me actually fully get out of the roundhouse. Oh no! Blanca can situationally get a juggle there, I think. It might have to be the light one. It definitely works with the X. I haven't really fucked around with that too much. Oops! That was like his first one. Good time to pull it out. Now he's out of bar though. Yeah, Blanca's minus after that low forward. It's like one of his combo tools. Very rarely is a normal that you can link out of minus a block. That doesn't happen a lot in this game. Like most attacks that are plus like 7 on hit, like my staying strong, will end up being plus, or will end up being like plus on block. Because usually the difference between the on block and on hit is only about 3 or 4. I don't know if there's a punish from that range, so I just took the opportunity to dash in. I had an EX Tatsu there and it would have been really good. This is the next one. That's unfortunate that played out the way it did. That's even more unfortunate. I hit him. He did the hard Blanca ball, and then he tried to do a reversal button thinking I wouldn't challenge it, but I did challenge it. Blanca's -2 after a hard Blanca ball into zip down forward. And I successfully challenged it, and then I missed the stand short, and the stand short would have killed, so I was like kicking myself right here. I was like, fuck. Would have been nice. Would have been a nice stand short into kill. Would have been my round and not his. Isn't that the worst? Released immediately there because I thought he might try to counter hit me, but he didn't. How did I react that late? Grabbed the normal. Heard it. Try the shimmy. He did a delayed low short. Pretty cool. Blanca's got a lot of personality in Season 4. Gotcha. My punish could have been better. Activate immediately would have been better than this. My jab was early. That didn't hit! That like blew me. I was like, what the fuck? I blocked the sweep from pretty close and my stand short just whiffed. I was like, now what? I ended up walking in and getting the confirm anyway. I can skip those. Yeah. Jump up there. Just so everyone knows, jump up there. That was actually a punish. Look, I got it. That punishes every Blanca ball from every range. I was probably frame advantage there because it was weird anti-air. That used to always be me. That time I cash out. That will never, ever, ever cross up unless Blanca's in VT1. And this isn't even a VT1 Blanca. So you should always block it away from the direction Blanca initially came from. I think that was crouch jab cancelled to DP, but it really should have been stand short cancelled to DP. And that could have been a crouch jab link, but I didn't see it in time. Whiff punished. So even though I choked away the first round, I still got the game. You have to choke a lot in this game to actually lose. Sometimes it's like, well, I would have won that, you know, I would have won that match with one less choke. But like, you know, there are a lot of chokes. If you don't choke at all, it's so hard to fucking lose, I guess. Renkiko, Chun-Li. I'm not super afraid of Renkiko. I'm not super afraid of Kikosho either, actually. Kikosho's the more scary one, I guess. Well, you would hope so. This guy gets me a little bit. Close range. Kikoken. Chun-Li can counterpoke you. The real problem is back strong and stand forward. Those are the annoying normals from Chun-Li. Everything else I can play neutral with her. And like my buttons are better than her buttons. But if she's using those buttons a lot from the ranges where they're barely hitting, then I can't play super good neutral at all. Stand fierce isn't great either. Anti-aired. Oops. I guess I was greedy. That was a back fierce when I wanted crouch fierce. And also if I didn't crouch jab there, I would have actually blocked and like gotten a huge punish on that. Took the opportunity to jump out, ended up not being good. I was more focused on escaping the corner than I was about like, you know, winning. Oh, I anti-aired him. Chun-Li can EX bird on landing if you charge a fireball, and she can also potentially slide. But EX bird works even if I release the fireball immediately. That probably stand short would have punished, and then that was just me being stupid. I think I didn't trust the dive kick, but like I should have. He was so close. After I jumped, I was like, "Fuck, he's right there." Pretty much with this trigger, don't jump at Chun-Li and don't get hit by an overhead. And both of those are extremely attainable things. If you can avoid getting hit by stand fierce, that's good too. My empty cancel. His punish was so bad though. He could have fucked me up for that. Boing. The opponent has so much time to see that they're blocking Sakura's uppercut and just like prep themselves for the ideal punish. Compared to like fucking a Ken like DP or something like that. Ah! Jumped in, didn't work. That time he went under me. You can spot based on when you jump whether they'll go into you or not, but I was really bad about this entire... Oops. I saw he was so high and I knew Chun-Li's jump was slow, so I tried to delay my anti-air DP a bit. This would be a miracle comeback, right? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't this be a miracle comeback? Probably could have whiff punished that. That one I did whiff punish. I had the same thought in the match. I was like, if he's looking for that as an activate route, I can punish it. I'm waiting for the EX bird that he's not doing. Heartbreaker! I hit the extended normal recovery, but then the Tatsu didn't combo. I was like, I can punish this, right? No. Well, maybe I could have if I went straight to DP. Instead of Tatsu. Tatsu's just too rewarding though, I had to try. This guy got some of my hard-earned points.
Round one. Fight.
Charged one. Oops. I could have light DP'd him there. That's like a catch-all. No crouch fierce. I probably could have done it. Instead I did a third strike style anti-air. Walk backward a bit and low forward. That's how you anti-air in that game. Failed EXDP on my part. I think my motions probably got mixed up. I think he was underneath me for a second. Pretty nice little thing. I think he was +3 there. Crouch fierce on both of them. First one I was just late. The second one the hitbox wasn't there. So overall this is looking like a little bit like a wash. But it's Sakura, so she can always make these comebacks. Oof. Now it's harder. I think I get a miracle jump in here, and I literally just win. That's a downer way to lose. Hanging on. Meter situation's pretty bad though.
Round 2. Fight.
I'd be shook if I was him. I think a lot about when I'm shook. I don't think very often about when the opponent's shook. I kind of do, but it's not a conscious kind of thought. I think about it in terms of stun. Or like when something works or doesn't work, like repeatedly. Got him again. Got him again. That whiffed. I think I go for that again on this guy later on, and I think it whiffs again. I'm like, or it whiffs on another Chun-Li, and I'm like, what's happening? Why can't I get my combo to complete? I got the 2 hits too. Of all the ways I could lose, that's not too bad. He burned an EX bar. Could be worse. Could be worse.
Final round. Fight.
Look at that. Empty cancel. Oof. Got crossed up again. Every time that there was that forward dash, I blocked the wrong way, I think. Not a great punish. I'm not sure how minus Chun-Li is, though. That time it just didn't even hit. Capcom. Are you kidding me? I'm going to stay around house Chun-Li from now on. I should just lab that. Figure out what the hell went wrong. I don't remember how this round ends. Oh, there you go. That's how it ends. I didn't have any pullers this series of sets. No one pulled at all. I had one match where we only did one game, and then we did the rematch, and then it disconnected. But both of us hit yes. Actually, I think I had 2 matches like that. That just means that the 2 computers failed to find each other. Well, it could have been a pull. Every time between matches, I think actually between rounds, definitely between matches, the computers will reconnect, I guess. They'll do it from the top. It's the fucking Iron Man. It's the Ryu who I fought like 3 times last series of ranked matches. I ran into him again. He's still playing. It was the whole 2 days ago. Or a whole 2 days later. Round start forward dash. I respect that. Ryu stand short is pretty similar to Sakura's. We end up clashing a lot of them in neutral. The jump was very delayed, trying to catch him. I was trying to catch him mid-commit, I guess. I was thinking he wouldn't. If I jumped sooner, he'd DP it for sure. If I jumped later, I wouldn't catch something he was doing on wake up. So it was a very, I shouldn't say well-timed, but it was particularly timed, that jump. But that kind of meaty jump is not great in Street Fighter 4 or 5. That was supposed to be empty jump throw, but I got an air throw. Oops. Oops. That probably gave me some landing recovery too. I keep on expecting him to DP there, but he like never ever does it. He usually does delayed throw attack in situations like that. Oops. Ryu has no real Oki there, but I wanted to wake up with a button.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, it depends on what I mean by real Oki. Ryu can make you wake up into a button that'll counter hit anything you do on wake up. The problem is that Ryu can't get a mix up. This guy never goes for the DP cancels, but low forwards, low forward was better there. This guy, he actually completed the combo this time. I was complaining last time that every single time he got the EX donkey kick, he would jab and get the reset. But I feel like that reset isn't super scary. Plus, you're leaving a whole Shoryuken on the table for just a jab. I feel like if you're spending the bar on the EX donkey kick, it's worth it to just complete the combo, mathematically speaking. I got 56 of these replays, by the way. I counted them because there's 50 and then there were 6 left over. I'm going to have to do the next 6 by hand because you can only choose up to 50 at a time. So a nice long little series of matches. Sandstorm is not very good in neutral. It's a great pressure tool. Fantastic, one of the best. But it is pretty shit in mid-screen. I don't know, I was hitting it. Ah, my delayed throw tech worked. Screen position is pretty bad. I got counter hit out of low strong by his towards fierce, which is, you know, it's a heavy. And now things are looking pretty bad. Jump away. That's kind of like, it's not an OS, but I was kind of expecting him to neutral jump after the hard Tatsu because he cornered himself. I was like, you know, he's either going to immediately throw me, in which case I'm going to try and jump out, or he's going to like jump up and try to catch me taking a throw. Oof. I just got hit, hitting a button. DP would have been better there. Even EX Tatsu would have been better. I don't remember the damage of light Tatsu. It's probably like 60. It's not horrible. Gotcha. Uh-oh, he got me. But he messed it up. He missed his forward dash, but that all works. Pretty optimal. And I even correctly assessed that a light DP would kill. That was close. I would have spent... If I wasn't sure about that, then EX DP was to play 100% of the time.
Final round. Fight.
Maybe not 100. Awkward neutral jump from him. Awkward fucking throw attack from me. That throw attack from him. He like threw tech. He teched before he saw me dash. It's very questionable, unusual. I could have jumped in V-skilled after that fireball and gotten a mix-up going. It's tricky doing that against Ryu because medium DP is a pretty good reply to Sakura's V-skill in general. If Sakura could like angle her V-skill at 3 different angles, if she could do like a fucking big one, medium one, tiny one by holding forward or backward, that would be so nice. Caught the forward dash. I hate this stage, by the way. Oops. I think I'm looking for another one. I think I get it. This guy does like walk out. He does like dash out fireball or dash out dash in, and he's like pretty consistent about which one he does when. I was like super unsure of the DP coming out in time, but it didn't matter. Everdread invited me to play some Third Strike. Too bad I'm not going. Oh yeah, this is after the game fixed all its direct input stuff. I use a direct input controller. And now direct input controllers are forced to be... The one I use is an 8-direction D-pad. And there wasn't enough room to like put... Now I had to bind the D-pad. It won't let you not have an analog stick. So I had to bind the D-pad directions to the analog stick. And then not bind anything to the D-pad. But fortunately the game actually allowed that. Steam allowed that. I was kind of worried it would like change the way that my directions were working, but everything still seems to be fine.
This is the path of my round 1. Fight.
Yeah. I think I hit jab. I like can't seem to get a crush counter on this guy. Ooh, that was nice. Since strong would have been better. Hey. This hurts. Got him in a pretty good position. If I just crouch fierce those, dude, it happens so often. Someone will just nervously jump up in the corner. Like, what do I do about these? There, I got him. I think I burned 1 bar to kill. I don't burn anything. Feeling pretty confident. 1 bar would have killed for sure. Yeah. Crouch fierce, probably, was the play. He could have empty jumped, actually, and my crouch fierce would have whiffed. But then I probably just shouldn't anti it at all. It sounds wacky, but you can actually anti-air with a fireball if they jump from pretty far out. Not bad. But it has to be very particular, like very far jumps. And you'll often trade. So the trade has to be in your favor. Like I would have killed him with a fireball there, even if he hit me with jump roundhouse. Yeah. Burned all his meter. I was afraid of that super, and then he just burned 2 bars instantly. I was like, okay, this is a lot more manageable. He always hits like a stand light kick after a towards fierce. Very unusual in my opinion. Oops. He saw me crouching, so he had to go for the donkey kick ender. Little buff for Ryu. Now he can actually complete those combos. Medium kick would have crossed him up, and I would have gotten a full jumping combo. What does Ryu get there? Oh, he gets roundhouse. Close fierce crush counter into roundhouse.
Final round.
Excuse me. Didn't work. This guy doesn't actually throw that many fireballs, and when he does throw fireballs, they're usually harder EX. So hard Tatsu is really not good for me in this match. Ow. I don't like the stage, gotta be honest. Very distracting. I don't think I lost because of that. I don't even remember if I lose. Just an idle realization. I baited a DP, but he didn't have bar. I don't look for that when I bait DPs. I just bait based on whether it would be a good time to DP. Very bad habit. We trade a couple times here, I think. Got him. But look at all this meter. How do I turn this into a win? Oh, I remember this. I remember the end of this match. This is funny. Get ready. I went for the V skill, and he like jumped back in such a way that he could have just had an easy jump-in combo. All he had to do was just jump fear sweep or jump run off sweep. Or something like that. Anything to just kill me. I was dead. And then he dashed in of all fucking things. And then I guess he got caught off guard that he hit, so he held back. And then my defensive throw, desperation defensive throw, I had no idea what was going on. I just did it. It worked. Punished. This is that Fong player from last time. I wonder if this is like his sub or his main or what. I feel like the Fong ended up being better than the Balrog. I had crouch jab there. I didn't see it. I didn't get it. Too easy. I think I grabbed a low strong. He did. It might have been like a 3-button tech. No, because that still comes out as a throw. Sakura's got a nice tall jump hard kick. That was probably a punish.
Round 2. Fight.
Neutral. I like that kind of really close jump against Rog, because if I empty jump especially, stand strong from him will often whiff. That was too far away. I got it! This round is looking pretty nice, right? I think I win. I think I win pretty comfortably. All my stuff is just working. DP! I was really afraid of a comeback here. He has a lot of meter, but Rog, apart from Super Rog's burst damage, is not super duper high. He has good momentum though, especially with the VT1. You can have combos that bleed into overheads and combos that bleed into low resets. And the worst part is a delayed V-skill punch will beat light or reversal normal, so it'll beat that mix-up. And he can combo out of the counter hit. That's all on block too. On hit, everything's like real. The overhead low reset is real. I probably had a sweep there, but I think I went for it and I got an up fireball and I was like, oh. But fortunately I didn't get punished for it. But it would have been nice if I got a sweep. Charged fireballs don't really do a whole lot against Rog. Or he can hit you, he can like dash punch you if he sees you charging one potentially. He can dash punch V-skill if he sees you charging one. And even if you get the level 2 fireball off, he can V-skill through it in a way that's not super duper risky for him as long as he like starts advancing a little bit. Got out of the corner. It's overall pretty good that Sakura's air throw always switches sides. It's overall better than if it didn't switch sides, I think. I think he does too. Yeah. I didn't get a mix up on him or anything though. He's too far away. What can I say? Pretty nice punish. I wouldn't have thought that would have linked. I don't know if the medium kick always hits if the light kick hits. I didn't even think light kick would be a punish there. Rog is pretty interesting as of Season 4. He was pretty interesting at launch, to be honest. He's a really cool character. I like his nostalgia outfit, too. That's kind of a bad jump. What did it do? I have a lot of things I just do. He did that. He canceled that early. That should have knocked me over and done like twice as much damage as it did, and a lot more stun, too. But he canceled it to V-skill and then missed the light kick. It's better not to cancel the V-skill if you don't know whether it's going to hit or not, which is what we just saw there. He didn't know if it was going to hit, he just did it. That could have been really bad. It's cool though. I don't think you can do that on reaction. He did a little forward chain that he couldn't trigger cancel, so I blocked that. I had to punish, but I didn't block it, so I couldn't punish it. Oh yeah! They call me Miss Neutral. That's -4, I think. I just missed the punish. No comment. No jab would have been better there. Rare footage of me going for the punch follow-up on the last one. I think this kills. I was like kind of afraid that I wouldn't get the stun, so I cashed out for the extra stun and damage. That was a bit close. Sakura. Ugh, I didn't want to get hit. I don't know. I don't think that ever works mid-screen. It might, if you're like point blank. I don't know what made me do that combo. I just wanted low strong EX fireball, and then after it hit, I was like, don't I have a juggle here? So I just kind of tried it. I thought it would have been so much better than what I did there. He did anti-air jab, probably a Fong thing. Maybe Fong is his main. Balrog's anti-air jab is not good, but Fong's is okay. Hadouken! I could have probably anti-aired that? I don't know. I didn't trust it then, and I'm still not trust it now. Dude, just holding them back. It's fine. That was a punish. Should have probably just cancelled it. Got him. Looking pretty nice for me right now. Uh-oh, looking pretty bad for me right now. I think here I'm thinking about DP super, but then I end up getting super. And I'm like, oh. But it killed, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters in the sense that, like, wow, that was a fuck up. The thing about reversal super is it gives you the super freeze on the first frame, so if the opponent has already committed by then, they fucking won't. So it's a much worse reversal than my fucking quick-ass DP. How fast is Sakura's DP? I feel like it's really fast, her re-triggered DP. I feel like it's like 3 or 4 frames. It's quite quick. But I don't actually know the speed. It's either 3 or 4, I want to say. If it's slower than that, I'm going to feel like a dipshit. Sakura. VT2. 4.
Pleased to meet you.
Round 1. Fight.
Akuma's VT1 light uppercut is 3, I think. Fun fact. Akuma's gotten a lot more tolerable to fight ever since the VT1 nerfs. But to be honest, VT1 is still really good. And to be also honest, VT2 is really good, so it's definitely still a threat. I think that's minus. This far stand fierce. I think that's. It might even be punishable. If my stand short won't hit, I don't have anything. Classic Sakura right there. If my stand short won't hit, I don't have anything. Uh-oh. Stand strong and neutral. Why'd I do it? Why'd it work? Oops. Double oops. DP would have been great there, don't you think? I think so. Pretty sloppy all around this round. Very bad from me. I was like a little, I don't know. Things just kept on getting worse and worse.
Round 2. Fight.
Sore, sore! Scary. I got a micro walk there. It wouldn't have hit him anyway. But it's still like +2. Would have been nice. Would have been nice if I made him block that. What is that move called? Shin Buster Kick. It's +2 on block. I thought so. Why didn't you super cancel? Why didn't you super cancel? One of the great mysteries of the universe. Right there. Right at that moment. Why the hell did he not super cancel? DP would have been great there, don't you think? Imagine if I anti-air DP'd right there. It wasn't EX or anything. But even if it was EX, DP was a good reply most of the time, especially if I did it late, if I autocorrected. And then I could have canceled the super and he would be dead. That would have been nice. Anti-air DP is something I don't do very often in soccer, not even the light one, which is okay. I tried for it more in this series of sets. It theoretically has a smidge more range than Crouch Fierce, but emphasis on a smidge. And oftentimes at that greater range, you'll lose a hit of the light DP, and I think the first hit is the really powerful one. That was just stupid. I don't even know how I got it, but I'm glad I got hit out of it. Didn't go for the cancel because my hands were in the wrong position. I don't know. I didn't reposition them fast enough. I think that's minus, but don't quote me. Got a nice jump in. Akuma bleeds when you hit him. I realized it there. I looked at his HP bar and it's like, wow, I feel like I've been playing shit this round. Didn't they make that easier to whiff punish? That crouch fierce? I failed. I'm looking for the jump air fireball so I can meet him midair at this point. That's like the only thing he can still do to try and make some kind of comeback. Spotted!
Round 2. Fight.
Kuma players are all the same. Uh-oh, this is not good. Really bad positioning right now. I gotta fight my way out of the corner. Not a good way to do it overall. However, I am alive. And it's also my turn. And I'm also accumulating that stun like crazy. Nothing. He grabbed there, I could have EXDP'd, it would have been so good. No whiff punish? Capcom? I think that Sakura could be buffed a little bit more because she can still lose certain games. I think that Sakura should only have... Like, there are matchups where she doesn't win 10-0. I think the game will be appropriately balanced when Sakura has 10-0 against every character. This matchup used to be one of her, air quotes, bad matchups. No, I'll just go out and say it, bad matchups. This is one of her bad matchups in Season 3. But it was like, probably... It was one of her worst ones, I guess. But it was probably only like, 6-4 against her. It wasn't that bad. Season 3 Gal was also like 6-4, but maybe like 6.2 fucking 3. That was a good reply. I remember thinking that in the match. I was like, damn. Very nice. Fuck my -2. If it was me, if I was the Akuma player, I would have just thought about DPing it coming in. A hard DP. But V-Skill is a lot better. Very cool play from him. If I blocked that, I could have fucked him up. Isn't that the worst feeling? I would have had such a huge damage combo. That would have done 40% meterless if I just blocked that Tatsu. I woke up with DP. Sometimes you gotta. Reading the fireball, it was a pretty bad idea. Nothing else to say about that. I knew it was a bad idea, but I was desperate. Most of the things I was going to do were going to lead to me losing. At least I went to Tatsu, not DP. I dropped my back fierce by something. Medium Tatsu and accent? Oops. That was supposed to be low forward into hard Tatsu? Light Tatsu. But I missed the low forward and then I got the medium Tatsu. Ended up looking pretty stupid. I do a lot of... There's nothing wrong with a Stamanos being blocked, but oftentimes I'll do a Stamanos and it'll be blocked and it'll be like, you know, what if instead of doing that Stamanos I walked in and then I actually had a mix-up where I could have gotten damage? I treat like a block Stamanos like a success, but really it's more like a failure. Terrible screen position, meter situation's okay. Look at that. That's a Season 4 buff. I think he gets me. I think I get low forward supered. Low forward fireball super. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. If that was a short instead of a jab, I probably would have hit him. Granted, there was no reaction cancel. I was too close. I couldn't have empty canceled. It would have just hit or been blocked. Guy played well. Nothing bad to say. I'll kick your ass. Mika Khalifa. What a good name. I find Mika to be a reason. Oh, he did it right away. Every Mika player always starts with the command grabs, and then they turn them off. I don't know why I'm still not ready for that. At this point, he's done 2, so I'm just like, okay, I missed my jab. I'm like, he's probably not gonna command grab me for the rest of the round, right? Probably, maybe, hopefully. I'm basically not doing very well against that drop kick. He does it quite a lot in neutral, and I'm like, okay, here I go. Let me fix my face, and then he just completely gives me the win. I hit the first frame of his. Ooh, that could have been jab short. I hit the first frame of his shooting peach, EX shooting peach. And he spends the bar, and then nothing comes out because it doesn't actually get the armor until frame 3. Ended up being pretty good. I guess a nice adaptation to this guy, so it ends up being, it gets better and better as it goes. Whiff punished-ish. I like meeting Mika midair there with an air throw or an air button because that way it's not a mix-up with the drop. If I crouch fierce and she drops, it can get really bad really fast. That was a neutral jump. You can see my idea, but then you'll see it more in just a second. Neutral jump, if you're fast on the reaction, neutral jump is a pretty riskless reply to a charge drop kick. If she starts charging it and then she just releases immediately, she won't recover in time to anti-air you. And if she fully charges it, then you'll land on her and get a jumping combo. So you can really fuck her up for a drop kick. It's a very strong tool at like low level. It's still a strong tool at high level. But there's counterplay to it. And that was a little bit of that. Not a lot. Oh no. It stopped being February according to Capcom. Does that mean it's like midnight in Japan?
Round 1. Fight.
Look at the way he's dashing in neutral. That was the the splat, I think, the down strong. Got me again. It's not too bad to get command grabbed, even by Mika, unless you're cornered. And now I'm cornered. And now it's like, wow, I hope I don't die. That jump was bad, because he did the towards fierce, he just mistimed it, misspaced it. No anti-air, could have been worse. I tried to dash it and get a punish. I think I tried for staying strong, he jabbed me out of it. Could have been worse, could have been better. Tatsu here? Look, I got it. He ends up being super high up, but I still get the juggle. All that stuff has a lot of punches would have killed him there. The punches do more damage than the drop kick. Of course, after the drop kick, after the V-skill kick, you have a juggle that will do more damage than the punches. Super awkward play from both of us right there. Now this is where things start looking really hairy. Wrong sequence of buttons. I took a really weak punish. You can definitely back fierce there, and you can probably... Look, I did it, but I was too late. Look, I did it again. You can probably... stand strong back fierce after an EX shooting peach. Gotcha. Didn't work. I might have lagged there, I think. Yeah, I got super shook here because it lagged super bad right as I was starting to get my pressure. I remember that. And then I'm like, fuck, don't die, don't die, don't die. And things start getting fucking uglier and uglier. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm like, please don't lose. I'm scared as fuck right now. I was playing all well. Staying short would have whiff punished that so easily. Oh no! Baf! That was the only thing I had to be afraid of. I'll say. So that could have been that could have been a little bit better, you might say. It's fine though. Mika's not very good against pressure. What can I say? I don't know why that worked. Immediate delayed tech from me when I had no meter, and thus anything he did. Hero shooken again. I was like, no, 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 no. I'm like, whatever happens, just don't die. Don't need a super. And then I got him. Scary though. Mika can just turn it all around on you. Very terrifying character.
Sakura wins.
It's the Blanca from last time. Let's get those. This isn't the Blanca from earlier in this video, it's the Blanca from last time I was playing. So him and Iron Man. And also that Funk player. Neutral, baby. I feel like last time I lost to this guy was a fluke, so I was like eager to show that off. I was eager to prove it. I was like, here we go, bro. I'll fucking get you this time. Gotcha. Bullying him. Sakura's pressure's so good. Oops. Counter hit fucking wake up stand right now. He's plus there. I was like, you know, let's not play any games. I know the games some girls play. Oof. Yeah, I don't know why I'm stronging there. Short into DP is the combo. I got back fierce instead of crouch fierce. That was just an execution layer. I was trying to walk backward and get far enough away that he wouldn't jump over me or anything. Tried the medium with jump strong. Air throw probably would have been better, but probably not jumping was better still. I easily could have punished that. He didn't hit me. He goes for that a couple times, I think. Electricity that doesn't end up hitting. Too far away. I react correctly, and I'm just like, cross-ups, if it's deep enough, a lot of the anti-airs won't work very well. Regular up ball. I'm expecting an EX up ball at this point, and I fucking... I got it anyway. Let's watch a long-ass animation, how about? Nope. Could have been a bit cleaner, all things considered. But the win was nice. That's only one, though. See if I get another.
Round one. Fight.
Counter hit. That would have not linked otherwise. I was really far away. So I was going to get the second active frame of back fierce. I think they programmed back fierce to get wider on the second frame on purpose. Just so it would be a better button in neutral, but also so that it wouldn't work from... so that it would occasionally force you to use stand short instead for the longer combos. Falk's got pretty much the same thing with her, with her crouch fierce, stand strong crouch fierce. It's like she's got, that's strong, but she's got other things she has to do in the long combos. It's good because it lets them program more combos that the player needs to know. Air throw was probably good there, but I was super scared to meet him midair. The shimmy, or not the shimmy, but like the walk away. With punish. That was a really bad rainbow roll.
Round two. Fight.
Gotcha. I waited for the EX up ball there, but he didn't do it. Sad. I was pretty confident too. Those are all plus. That was plus as well. For some reason I like hit a button every time I block a rainbow roll, which is a really, really, really bad idea. Ow. Didn't hit. The pushback on Blanca's crouch runhouse is a lot bigger than I thought. That's like another time. The giant pushback ended up fucking me over. Oops. Oops, that's -7, I think. I don't remember how this round goes, but look, I'm locked and loaded. I think I win. And up all, I failed to react again. He's out of E-meter, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, never mind, don't win. At least I'm still locked and loaded. That's something anyway. The sound of a pissed off Blanco. Got me. Cool link. He should have cancelled it. He might not have had any charge. I think Megrant's native charge, but don't quote me. I was really afraid of the EX up all there, but he doesn't do it. Nice counter hit combo. Really good awareness from him. I wouldn't say that this level I'm encountering character masters or anything, obviously. I don't know, it depends on what people treat to mean character master. Obviously there's quite a big depth of how good you can get in this game. But after a certain skill level, you get to the point where it's just like, at this very specific range, if I hit this button at this timing, generally speaking it'll pay off for me. You know what I mean? In like neutral. When you get to like the poke wars and stuff. There's quite a lot of science to that. Oops. Nice. He actually got me. I think I tried for a post-activation DP looking for super, and I think I choked. Because I didn't go all in on it. I wasn't confident. Guile. Oh yeah, the Blanca just left. Wasn't that only 2? I think the Blanca like won one and lost one. Lost one, then won one, then he just bounced. I don't like when people do that. So give me my points back. Okay, bye. Got players. This guy, he does a lot of reversal normals. I just blocked that sweep. I saw that he whiffed the first hit, and I was like, let me interrupt the second. But it's like, why would I interrupt the second? Why wouldn't I just fucking block the second and then punish it? I'm surprised that autocorrected, but I shouldn't be. Crush Freeze would have been great there, don't you think? Look at me not teching! Rare Baf right there. Is this the level up I needed? If I waited for him to land, I actually could have done a huge punish on that. That was unsafe as hell. This guy does that a couple times. He does like a really badly spaced knife edge flash kick. It's like, grow brain, dude. That's a good move, but like, you know, don't just do it willy-nilly. In most cases, I think that might not punish Guile sweep, or maybe I just miss it every time. I thought it did by the frames. Maybe I've got to be close. Couldn't get it in time. Go, go, go. Look at that. Good awareness. But he probably just reacted. Supposed to be air throw, I think. That might not have been past the height restriction. Got him. I saw he was walking around, so he didn't have a flash kick. Pretty nice little situation. Okay. And then I hit him midair. I remember that. I remember all this. Very ugly. He had a flash kick there, actually. And also, that was probably unsafe. It's fine. This like does perfectly enough. Super close. Kill him with the last hit.
Sakura wins.
Imagine if that DP was an EX DP, and imagine if it hit. Honestly, EX DP probably wouldn't have even killed him. Like if I did EX DP and got the dizzy. The follow-up combo probably had too much scaling.
Round 1.
Light DP into mix-up was the play, I think. I hate when people don't do something right at the start of the round. I'm like, I don't want to go in on that. In case they're AFK. I don't want to get damage while someone's AFK. And that was probably not a whiff punish. Well-spaced knee. I don't know why I hit a button, because it was pretty obviously well-spaced. Ow. Also well-spaced. That time I didn't challenge it. Didn't combo. Thanks, Sakura. Thanks for nothing. I'm thinking about a jump out right now, but he doesn't do one, I think. Imagine if I landed on him perfectly there. That'd be great. Oops. I had a punish there. It's probably just back fierce. He like gets at me in this round. Would just walk up mix-ups. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Taking a throw right there. Thanks, Guile. Thanks for having that. And also fuck you.
You've got nice moves. Round two. Fight.
I feel like I lost that one due to a fluke, so I'm not shaken at all. It's not like I feel like I don't deserve to lose by flukes. It's like flukes are still a very valid reason to lose, and I often win by flukes from the opponent. It's just, if I lose by a fluke, it's something that I don't have to worry too much about it happening again. I guess I'm late there. I don't know. That looked kind of late. I like go for the sweep punish on sweeps a lot in this matchup and don't get it. And by a lot, I mean I think we already saw both of them. I was like kind of wondering whether I was close enough there. It looked really close, but I've been disappointed by that before. Kind of a mediocre punish. Low forward Tatsu would have been better. Just trying to get a flash kick to go the wrong way with that jump, but you know, no such luck. Could have whiff punished that. It's tricky because my whiff punish would have been a standing normal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's fine, it chips him. I want to DP into that for the chip. But I just got that. And I'm like, oops. I always overmash it. Always, 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 always. Very, very bad habit. He didn't have any charge because he was forward dashed. With perfect charging, he might have been able to do a stand short flash kick there. Forward dash, low jab, stand short flash kick probably works. That was actually punished by Storm House. Kind of a long commit normal. It needs to have some weaknesses. Gotcha. I don't end up getting too many Stamina crush counters in this. Ooh, yeah. Not a good angle. Very unsafe.
Sakura.
Even though they're technically a lot safer from like mid-screen and further, third screen and further maybe, there's a lot of counterplay to that kind of thing. Like if the opponent throws a fireball at the same time as you flash kicking, then they can punish your flash kick. Like the fireballs will clash and they won't have to block the fireball. Imagine Avocado, this guy's a friend. I ran into him and I was like, hey. I used to play this guy. He's up here in Super Plat too. How about that? This guy has the best tech pattern of anyone I've ever played. I don't know how he does it. I would always like try and bait the techs. And it would never work. He like spots the walk. He's so perfect at it. Hold on a sec. Okay, here I am. What happened this round? I won. Sakura's pressure is really strong in this matchup.
Round two. Fight.
But the neutral is getting in is a bit of a trick. He blocks every walk-in stand strong. I don't understand. That, like, I shook him there. He's like, I'm gonna bait that every time from now on. And I actually go for it quite a few times, and he blocks like every other one. So it's like, okay. Scary. He gets more defensive the longer we play, which isn't bad. It's like, by the end of it, how he's playing is how he should probably always play. Against Sakura. It was the right read, I just did it early. Dalsim can always back strong though, or even low strong. Uh-oh. I was trying to walk in, walk out, but Dalsim's throw range is actually pretty big. I got thrown while I thought I was in throw range, not in throw range a couple times. Imagine that first one was cancelled. Granted, there was no confirm for either of them. But if that first one was cancelled, that'd be pretty nice.
Final round. Fight.
Not great, but not terrible. EX Fireball from Sakura actually has better recovery than the other versions, I think. Oftentimes I'll jump in on like a medium or heavy normal, and I'm like, okay, this is a punish, right? And then he'll recover like just in time. I was late on the jab there. Crush Fierce actually works. Nice little setup. He gets me with that a couple times, and every time I think about like what if this was the time I EXDP'd? That was me holding straight back, trying to shimmy. But Delsum sword range is big. How does he do it? No, it gets even more extreme as we go on. Very nice counter pressure. Counter play. So how's that not a punish? Sakura! How was that not a punish? Got him. Tiny walk in, tiny walk out. I think I jump here. No. Pretty awkward jump over. I know what I would have done now in retrospect. That was... I think he wanted that, and I think he just wanted me to block it, and then it was going to be that into... like, Yoga Flame into Super. And then I was dead. I think that Yoga Anvil wasn't an accident. I think he wanted that into a Yoga Flame for lots of white damage. So that he could safely chip me out. That was a good play, if that's what he was going for. But it was weak to a reversal, which is what I did. I'd rather fight VT2 than VT1. I can trade, if he does stand strong into another immediate stand strong. Every time that gets me, and I'm like, fuck, that was a ground teleport, by the way. He'll do a slide that's super unsafe. Oh, I don't know why I did crouch face there. He'll do a slide that's super unsafe under a fireball where I could easily just, like, block the fireball. But every single time I'm behind a fireball, I'm acting like I'm invincible, so I fucking dash in or, like, commit to something. And I get hit by the slide, and it's like, wow, all these... I would be able to punish all these fucking bad slides. That was supposed to be walk in, walk out. But he grabbed me while I was... before I could get out. See, that trades reliably there. But it's not a good trade for me there. It's not a good trade for me in general. In almost every situation, that trade resets me to neutral. An EX Fireball is probably a good reply, but the problem is I don't even know. That was nice. That's unsafe now. I didn't punish it. I forgot until right then. I was like, oh yeah, I can punish this. DP was good. I tried to hit his landing recovery, but I missed it. Cool link. Can't believe he got that. Stand short, fucking... make it stop. This ended up going so badly for me. Both times I fucking tried to spend the meter to get an approach. He happened to spend the meter to keep me out perfectly. He was trying to just get an EX Fireball of his own. Chaos that worked out nicely for him. I can skip these. That charged fireball is not... It's a good to charge from like full screen. But if I'm like 3/4 screen or closer, he can hit me out of it on reaction with like a stand fierce. Bad anti-air. I did too many jabs though. I don't think it's kills. I don't even cash out on the V-trigger. But now I can trade favorably, so it's not too bad. Nice timing. Not too hard to time though. Gotcha. His attacking patterns are so top notch though. I didn't hit him, and then I accumulate so much white damage so quickly. I like had way less HP here than I thought. He ends up having to spend the meter though. Could be worse, could be a lot better though. Baited me. A lot of sims do the double crouch fierce. Now that does a lot. I think it does more damage, but you miss out on the V meter, which is nice. I should DP when he's already hit a button and he's coming down like that. Just get the anti-air. In a perfect world, I'd get landing recovery. Takes the reset, puts himself in the corner, ends up being super awkward for him, but I can't throw him back into the corner. I like to just jab and then take the mix up, but I'm sure that's unoptimal. So I'm not sure what I should be doing. This dude's teching patterns! Good trade for me. Terrible, terrible, terrible DP that worked. Me trying to shimmy but not get too close because I'm scared. Highly winnable round for Sakura. Don't want to block these because if I block one I'll have to take a left-right 50-50 with the teleport that he could do. Wouldn't it be great if that was a DP? Oh, I got him. Can't kill though. The throw worked. Remember when I said highly winnable? There it was. Proof of concept right there.
That was a bit close.
That was a bit close, Sakura.
Final round. Fight.
Scary. What did that do? Those are better from close. He's like probably minus or neutral on a lot of these slides even though they're hitting because they're close range. Hitting a button as a reversal against a slide is often a good idea, but you should not be brainless about it. You can scope out when it looks like a good slide or a bad slide. Shimmying awkwardly, trying to catch his weird techs. Of all the bad punishes, of all the stupid things. About to go full sicko mode with these throws. Never mind. That's the next time I fight him. Cash out, baby! I sure love watching, goddammit, I'd start. As I say, I love making everyone here watch this animation.
Sakura wins.
Is that Mika again?
I'll kick your ass.
I'll kick your ass.
All right, let's begin.
Mika cute.
Pleased to meet you.
Round one. Fight.
I'm like not super afraid of this guy, but also it's Mika, and like he probably has good offense because he got this high, and his neutral doesn't seem great. So it's like probably if anything there, try to jump. Got him again. It's like if he starts getting any sort of momentum, I could just die instantly. So I'm a little scared of that. Backdash reversal. It's really bad against what I could have done. I don't think it was a punish, and then I dropped it anyway. Scary, scary. That was a good reverse in 99% of instances, I think. Don't want to get mixed up. Bad jump. Probably doesn't have to deal with that very much, I imagine. He landed on it. They almost never land on it. Very rare.
I did it.
Round two. Fight.
That dash and sweep. That sweep would have been so unsafe. Mika players, fucking only they understand. That didn't combo. Be nice if that hit me midair. Oof. Now I'm in the corner. I should think about that more as an option that Mika has. If she's cornered. Dash in, have circle back punch is a very common reply. I was kind of content to take a throw there. And then he goes for gold, if you will.
Sakura wins.
I'll kick your ass. All right, let's begin.
Mika's cute, prove me wrong.
Round one. Fight.
You can't. Nice, trying to use that towards me and kick more. That's a good button. Trying to stay out of range of a forward dash being a thing. Scary. I could have gotten command grab there as well. I'm still thinking about it. And there it is. Being cornered versus Mika is so awful. Having trigger up gives me a little bit of leeway. This guy gives me too much. Would have been able to punish that. It's fine though. End up getting something anyway. It's just an empty cancel, but he gets hit midair. And then, you know. Look how delayed that hits. Mika cute. Gotcha. Cash out immediately, baby. We'll get it back. This guy sits on his meter a lot, but he doesn't he doesn't use it. That was really nice, Mecha Rock. He's not building up to a super or anything. I don't think he lands a super at all. I don't think he goes for one. Uh-oh, I got Mika'd. Not very good play from me.
Mika wins.
Nothing good to say about that. This guy's proven that he can win. As though there was any doubt.
I'll kick your ass. All right, let's begin. Uh-oh.
Round one. Fight.
Let's start Fireball. He's not jumping in very much. When he does jump in, he usually splats. So Fireball is probably just really good against the way he's playing. But it's kind of scary because if he does jump in, you know. Mika's damage is actually not super duper crazy. She does have strong into fierce, which is kind of cool. But her special moves aren't super duper strong. And she has no, like, you know. I didn't know how to punish that, but what I tried to punish it with ended up being really ugly and horrible. Trying to ninja jump again. I end up getting a nice punish on his shitty sweep. He's still alive. Alright, cool. Reversal 3-frame jab. I wasn't dead to a throw there. And I didn't want to eat like low short super or something like that. So I was trying to play it all slow and methodical. That ninja jump ended up being super awkward. He could have low strong me. His anti-airs in general weren't very good. If he had that, that would have been fucking really nice for him. Oops! I was like, no, it's my turn. Thank you. That was good. I didn't know that worked, to be honest. That she could low strong and it would anti-air if she was cornered. It's happening. I think Wingless Airplane works there, right? That would have been a lot better to stun me with. This is definitely pretty awkward, though. He just takes the super safe route the whole time. 100% right on the reads from his point. How does he do it? How are they right? How do they know? How do Mika players know? The answer is that Mika players fight a million people who fight Mika. Same with every character and how they always have the reads. I could have found that pretty reliably on reaction, I think. That ended up being super good. Pretty sexy. Got him tacking. Sometimes it's super duper close like that, and it's like, oh fuck, who's gonna win? And then like there's just a washout round at the end, and it's like, oh. You guys ever had that? Yurien.
Round one.
Shadow X Law. This guy, like, I tweeted after this set, and he messaged me on Twitter. Or not after this set, but like after, you know, playing. Whiff punished. He said hi on Twitter. I was like, hi. Good games. Got a great position. Crouch Fierce would have been working there. It would have stunned him probably. This guy, I got nothing bad to say about the way he plays. It's a bit timid. But he has like a couple instances where he just cashes out everything. There's one instance in particular where he completely cashes out on a double V trigger plus like I think 2 EX bars combo, and it just ends up doing like no damage. It's a really swaggy looking combo, but he didn't split the resources at all. Shadow Law is probably a reference to Shadowloo. Shadowloo is like maybe not ever been correctly translated. That ended up being super awkward, but it still worked out for me. Low forward row combo there. That was a punish, but I missed the full combo. That's why I like EX Tatu a lot. It's stuff like that. Double fucking jump, so bad. So bad. Season 4 combo. I just did Sakura stuff that round. You guys know the drill.
Don't worry. Round 1. Fight.
Gotcha. Sort of got him. Lightatsu was a lot better there. Not heavy. Whiff punished again. Stop with these headbutts. He likes headbutt neutral. I'm waiting for an EX headbutt, but he doesn't do one. Well, I'm not really waiting for it, but I'm expecting it. A lot of people are just not the kind of people to do reversals. So it can be good to just, oh, is this it? This might be it. That was only one EX bar. I guess that was it. One EX and double meteor. See, the second mirror definitely would have been more useful in a different combo.
Round 2. Fight.
Kaitatsu neutral, baby. I think it lagged there. We both paused at kind of a weird time to pause. Waiting for an EX headbutt that never comes. Really ambiguous jump. That ended up being pretty nice. Took the reset, but I actually almost built the super there. I probably would have built it if I did the crouch jab DP. I missed that crouch jab DP a couple times. Ambiguous ass jump. Cash out. Normally I never miss it. And by that I mean normally I mean I wasn't missing it earlier. But obviously I missed it a few times here, and it's like, wow. Hope that never happens again. Quote me. Ken can be pretty scary with the run stuff, but I've gotten better at reacting to it. But it's still like, I don't like it. It's intimidating. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Round 1.
Sakura is so polite.
Fight.
Whoa! I don't know why I was hitting start. I'm just in skip mode. He's stick to the ground kind of Ken, I'm starting to think. He's playing actual neutral and not doing like random runs and random forward dashes. There's a forward jump, and there's a fucking run. But he's taking it slow and timid. EX Tatsu would have been nice there. Shimmied. Tossed. Tossed again. Block back after a hard Tatsu is so strong because it baits the reversal throw and the reversal DP. The non-reversal throw, rather. Shimmies in general have no commitment to them whatsoever. That ended up being pretty nice. Can stand forward whiffs on crouching opponents, I think. Or at least it does it at range. Oof, got hit midair. Nice crosscut. Nice shimmy. Where did it all go awry in this round? It's fine, I'm locked and loaded. Everything's fine. Nothing's horrible. I think he actually hits me with that overhead. Maybe not. It's fine, I'm locked and loaded. Can't believe that hit! Can't believe it! Can't believe it! He showed a cross-up DP earlier. Anti-cross-up DP. And I still did that, and it worked. He must have been tense. I was tense too, I don't blame him.
Sakura wins. Come on. Round one. Fight.
Punished. I'm glad that hit because he was so far away. That looked like a forward dash I grabbed. I don't know why I did that again. It's like some lost muscle memory. I don't know when I got it and how and why. I missed the punish! That's -7! I didn't get it with fucking jab. Did they speed that up without me looking? Scary. My screen position is so bad, but everything else is pretty good. That was nice. Back fierce would have been nice there. I think I still kill him. But back fierce would have been a lot better.
I did it!
Round two. Fight.
Everyone invited me again. Maybe I should go this time. Maybe not. Ken's actually DP'd not that much in my experience, ironically. Oops. I feel like the Kens that DP a lot get like ironed out in like gold. But like people don't treat like characters like Urian as DP characters. So Urian's fucking EXDP all the time. Look at that combo! Look at that! I did it! Improvements to my game. That's a Season 4 buff. They sped up the V-Trigger Tatsu. And now after an EX Fireball, you can dash in V-Trigger Tatsu. That's a very nice buff, to be honest. That's very useful. Imagine avocado again.
Round one. Fight.
See that? Well, that one I could have just blocked after the dash. I chase in the fireball so mindlessly. Not thinking about how he can technically go through them meterlessly. A meaty gale is plus a lot, but instant air gale is, I think, minus. I don't even know. I doubt he can instant air gale forever. So after I blocked that instant air gale, I just jabbed, but it whiffed because he was so far away. Trying to catch a normal with an empty cancel at like pretty close to effective range. That's how it'll set up. It's kind of cool. Gets a meaty medium slide, which gets some white damage and ends up being plus at the end of the day. Oops. I think that was still a punish even with the awkwardness at the beginning. Thanks for the advice. Dawson. Oof. I can't seem to get him with a walk-in button. There should be like 4 frames that I can hit. I don't know where they're gonna be. Oops, I could have blocked that and it would have been unsafe, I think. Nothing. Didn't bite. So I should be comfortably dead here, but he actually drops the combo. Probably gets a negative edged heavy heavy flame when he wanted a medium flame. And then that happened. That was my round to win. Oh.
I am not very fond of conflict.
Uh-oh.
Round 1. Fight.
Oof. Nice little setup. He was probably plus. I did reversal crush jab anyway. Probably could have walked in and swept there. That's a good reply. It's like another situation like Fong and his Nishi Q, but unlike Fong, Dulcim has a hard time getting a fireball, end up being really close to him. So theoretically, with a character like Sakura, you could do dash in, button into DP, and you would get out of the way of the fireball. Tried to do a shimmy, he didn't bite. He's so good about his defense. I don't have no words. I could have walked in DP'd there. Jeb short would have been nice. That's his whole V trigger. Jeb short would have been nice there too. How does he do it? I try to catch him like 50 times here. Look, how does he do it? How does he do it? That's how he mashes it. I've got him exactly where I want him. Screen position is perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. How does he do it? I never counter hit him. It's impossible. I don't understand. His tech patterns are perfect. Never known a player with as good of tech patterns in my life, and I never will again.
That was a bit close.
Round 2. Fight.
Even with reversal crouch jab, I didn't punish that. Probably because it hit me, because it was only the medium one. Counter hit low strong from outside max range. I doubt there's a follow-up. What if you could just like raw super there? I wouldn't be that surprised. Big damage. Evened it up in like 2 seconds. Walkout back fierce got grabbed. EXDP would have worked there. And then I got him. I think this all just kills. Let's toss him 950, I think. I'm not super duper afraid of Dhalsim's super. It's like not a bad super as they go. It's kind of scary if he does it neutral, but most Dhalsims don't want to do that. But if he does it in neutral, if he gets it up, especially if he blows it up a little bit, he can get a left-right mix-up on you right before it hits by teleporting. And it can be really hard to react to which side it's on. But of course he needs to actually be able to get it up, so he needs like a knockdown and to be like full screen or something like that. And even then you can usually just walk out of the way. But if you're cornered or something, it can actually be really scary. You can't jump out of it. Nice. Very nice little sequence there. Block correctly, thankfully. Gale's a lot easier to react to than Jump Fierce. That was a pretty hard read, wasn't it? It didn't end up working that way I wanted it to. I did dash in into neutral jump to try and gauge when the hell he's teching throws. But he didn't end up teching the throw, ironically. I don't know how many hits that little ball absorbs, but I thought that until he blew on it, it wouldn't actually eat fireballs. So that was like a little bit news to me. I thought it was like a V-skill from Fong. And I got hammered. That was probably a kill combo there. That was a punish. He probably could have just killed me. He baited me! That was again a walk into the jump. Trying to gauge a tech pattern. That was a punish anyway. Didn't have anything cool to do afterwards. Yeah, that was punishable, I think. Every time. I think that might be the last time, though. Oops, I was too far away. I had to go straight for stand short. His punish was kind of bad, though. It looked like, I don't know. He went for one crouch fierce, and then he didn't do anything. I'm wondering if he was going to do two crouch fierces, and then he didn't get the counter hit, and he's like, what? But he still had a completion there with that back forward. But a lot of people see Sakura uppercut, and they're like, oh, this is a crush counter, right? But only the X one is. I kind of feel like they should all be crush counters. It wouldn't really be a nerf to Sakura. The DPs usually don't fall out like that. And it's just nice for the consistency. Jab too late. She should never have a DP be blocked anyway, so it wouldn't really matter if they were more punishable. But it's kind of silly that like they're all so visually similar, but you only do the counter for the one, whereas every other Shoto probably could have DP'd there in reaction to that up ball. Every other Shoto has crush counter ball regular DPs that ended up being kind of silly looking. Oops. And he cashes out on me. That was a good catch-all play from him. Well, no, I wouldn't call it catch-all, but it was very low risk. Wake Up Grab might have actually grabbed him there, ironically. Because I think that was a ground teleport. Maybe not. He got me that time. I think I went 2-1 the first time, and he went 2-1 the second time. That's the last time I ran into him. So it ended up being pretty close. Nash, Mr. Master Mitsurugi. Is that like a name? Is that a reference to Soul Calibur? Isn't that the? Or is that Hamaru? No, Hamaru is Samurai Showdown. I think Mitsurugi's Soul Calibur. It's like the same character. If I'm thinking of the right two. Got him, jabbed. This guy gets a lot of normal pressure up, I think, early on. And I'm like, ooh, I really choked that away by letting him get all that normal pressure. Or like a lot of this is like, I don't have the right counterplay against it. He does a lot of moonsaults that land on me. He never tries to go over my head. That's how the mix-up works. So I could crouch fierce a lot more moonsaults than I do. Ooh. I've never ever gotten a punish there. Could have gotten a jab short. It's hard to react in just the jab. You kind of have to be going for the jab short anyway. Surprised that wasn't a punish. His punish was not great, but he ended up getting something pretty nice right after. The Fireball and EX Fireball teleport combos are so good. For being a one-pop trigger, it's really not bad. Pretty scary. That's like a mix-up dash in, back forward versus dash and throw. Oof. Could have crouched fist that no problem, but I was so close when he moonsaulted I was scared. I did EX for the corner carry rather than the damage here. I never, ever chase that. I always walk after it, but maybe I should dash after it. That actually counter hit my stint short. I didn't think he could hit me from there. Much less with a cancel. He empty canceled too. Very solid play all around, but I'm like, I don't remember if I beat this guy. But I remember thinking that things went a little too wrong. If you know what I mean. Like, they shouldn't have normally gone that wrong. So I got more confident from losing rather than less. I was like, let me fix my face real fast and I'll kick this guy's ass. But then he just leaves! That's what happened. That's why I don't remember whether I won or lost overall. It's because he only did one game. So I did lose overall. He's bounced. Maybe it was laggy for him.
Round one.
We'll never find out. This is the Urian I played earlier, right? Or is this... Did I fight Water God last time, or was that... I think I ended up having 3 matches with him. I think the other 2 were last time, right? Or maybe they're all here. I don't remember. He plays a lot of neutral. I don't know what the juggle is there. I've had DP like fail before, like every version of it. Light doesn't reach far enough. Medium, I think, can work, especially since they sped it up. Medium's probably the closest thing to a correct play there. I walked in too much. Should have been an easy anti-air for me. People are forced to jump by a very particular time when you do something like that. Can't believe that worked. Can't believe that worked. Yeah, I didn't think I was in throw range. VT2. So that time I wait, expecting EX headbutt. And this time he EX headbutts, and I'm like, fuck. Isn't that the worst? When there's 2 sides of a mix-up and both times you play it wrong.
Round two. Fight.
I knew both sides of the mix-up too. I think he's -2 after that blocked V trigger. I got for low strong a lot there when low jab is the linking normal, but I think I was too far away in that instant. Nice conversion. He goes for the sweep because he's pretty far away. I thought I got it. No, I think we both did 2 hit fireballs. Yeah, that was a failed fireball on his part, but it ended up working out kind of nicely. This guy allows me to... I should win in neutral. I play really badly with the neutral. He does that like 3 times. He like backs up and then does random EX tackle, and it like works every time. Oops, combo there would have been nice. I guess I'm a little too happy at approaching. Maybe that's later on. He does the repeated backup EX tackles. Didn't play that very well. Urian's charge up fireball is fundamentally very similar to Sakura's. It does about the same things to neutral. But I would say that because of Sakura's slow fireball, I don't know. It's like the same with his fully charged light fireball. Yeah, I feel almost like Urian has a harder time getting around fireballs than Sakura. But it should be like the same. I can prevent him from V-skilling by playing that kind of fireball game too. Or rather, if he does V-skill, I can chase it in and get a mix-up. Could have anti-aired that. I wasn't confident because he was far away. That was almost certainly unsafe if I blocked it, but I didn't. Doesn't matter if something's unsafe on block if it's fucking if it hits. Close range jump, trying to get him to whiff a normal. Stay around house or crouch freeze perhaps. Didn't work. Kind of an awkward stay around house. I could have anti-aired the jump he does too. There we go. No hard fireball. That's minus. Oof, that was a whiff punish. I'm like dead to an EX headbutt here. So I didn't wanna lay on the pressure too thick. I didn't wanna like do something too crazy while he was holding that back. I got scared. And then I like kinda look at that. Took a regular ass punish for whatever reason. Things are looking pretty nice right now. The jab is so bad there. Crush Fierce does more damage. I'm gonna stun either way. Oh, dropped it. At least I dropped it the good way. Better having a DP be blocked. Would it be nice if that linked? I think about that every single day. If there's a single change that Sakura would get like way better for, it's +4 on hit, crutch jab. Scary. I was like, if he EX headbutts, he burns a bar. And I'm not dead. So I just treated it like he didn't have one. Playing the odds, if you will. That's not a very good crutch fierce. I could have charged another one. Those are hard to chase. Not an easy whiff punish. Kind of awkward jumping from me. I'm trying to jump from unusual ranges, but they don't do anything for me because he just doesn't commit when I jump at those ranges. I think I was gonna say earlier and I got distracted. It feels so useless when you're trying to jump at bad ranges to bait commits, but then when you're on the defensive, it feels like it's so obnoxious that someone can jump at a bad range and then do something weird to bait your commit. Like an empty jump from far away where you rely on them to hit a normal in order for your anti-air to hit them. Like if he does like a max range jump around a house, then if I crouch fierce, it'll still beat it. But if he empty jumps, my crouch fierce whiffs and he can land and punish me. It's like, wow, that's super obnoxious.
Round one. Fight.
There are a lot of things in this game where they feel really strong when they're being used against you, but they feel really weak when you're using them. Probably just human nature. That was probably a punish. Sweep still would have been better. I feel like I was doing okay at the start of this round, then I just die. I just die instantly. Everything goes wrong. Nice punish. Coach jab. I definitely had the opportunity to win this. A punish there would have gotten huge damage if I did stand strong, back fierce, activate, and then got my full little combo. My next hit would have killed him.
Round two. Fight.
I could have completely turned that around because of that tiny drop at the end where he got a fireball instead of an uppercut. I don't think about that mistake very often. I definitely wasn't thinking about the crush counter hard punch dash in throw. He didn't V-skill cancel. I don't know what Ken does if he doesn't V-skill cancel the hard punch. He might not have a combo there. Normally you just do the hard punch and then on reaction to the crush counter you V-skill and then you get back strong. A little awkward, he didn't DP. Ken does have a throw invincible DP. That's fine to spend 1 bar instead of 3. This guy doesn't do a whole lot. He's not very committal. That jump, I see it a couple times, and every time I'm like, I can punish that. But I think I never do. That caught me off guard. I thought medium kick was going to whiff there, I think. But then the Tatsu back hit ended up getting me. I was like, oh yeah, Ken has that. Character and experience. Was my mouse on the screen the whole time? I just moved my mouse and I feel like I moved it off the screen. I hope not.
Round one.
This guy didn't have that many points, which meant that if I lost to him, I lost quite a lot of points to him. I'm trying to rank up right now. Don't need that kind of pressure. Oops! Ended up being good though. That fireball was super stupid looking. I don't know what to do if they neutral jump in the corner like that and I'm like midways away. I actually don't know what to do about that. Every single time I just let them land and I just think like, is there anything I can do? If I'm not in range to walk forward, crouch fierce, I don't know what the play is. Jump roundhouse doesn't interact favorably with someone coming down on me. I mean, say roundhouse. If I jump, I'm like way later than them, so I can't actually hit them. Like I'll just whiff, and then they'll be able to anti-air me. I'm sure there's a good play there. I could super there. I guess medium uppercut. Medium uppercut's not invincible, but most people when they jump like that, they empty jump. I wasn't point blank there, so I took that combo. That was probably a punish. Too far to get the follow-up, I know for sure. This... I think I wasn't sure if I would build the bar, so I end up going for a weird ender. I was gonna do the quarter circle forward kicks. Up ball, EX up ball. But I was like, if I don't build the meter in time, then this is gonna be catastrophic. Starting to look kind of ugly. Hitboxes. I was nowhere near him. I was doing that on reaction to his jump. It's kind of stressful to fight a low points player, knowing that he could steal your precious points.
Round one. Fight.
That was a good jump. And now I'm fucking about to get perfected. Nice reply. I don't think he wanted that to go the way it did. But it ended up being good for him. Technically a good trade for me, but given the health, it's really not. Against Sermanos is -4, but I was too far away to get a punish. Get him a lot with those. Dash and throw. I think I was timid about the anti-air because of Tatsu. But I don't know if that was that scary from where he was. He probably wasn't going to spend the meter anyway. Chem players stopped using jump in Tatsu entirely. That was so far away, but I still got him. It's like the opposite of Blanca Sweep. Oof. Cool little fireball trap there. Ah, that almost always combos. Then he got me with an early jump like that. Early jump fierce. Now it's all slipping away from my fucking fingers. And then I got him. Very tense.
I did it!
Final round. Fight.
That helmet looks so fucking perfect on his head there. Double helmet. I can't believe I had time for that crouch fierce. I think even in the match I was like, god damn, I'm glad that worked. Because that could have gone so awry. The jump. The nervous jump. I think I don't know if I went for crouch fierce there. I think it kind of hit, so we should have seen it if I went for it. He mistimed that and ended up catching me unawares. There's the jump, and I did jump air throw. I remember that, and I was like so mad. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't get him. I knew after that activate he was going to neutral jump, and I just jumped as well, and I had to grab him, and I just missed. And then I got mixed up on the ground. I think he punished me, actually. And then I got mixed up after the fact. I went for a DP that came out the wrong way. That fucking air throw. I knew. I was so certain. When you make the right read, but you like, it's just a bad. It doesn't work. This guy had like a 5-win streak, and then later on I run into him again, and he has a 7-win streak. And he was playing way outside Super Platinum levels.
Round one.
This guy's,
Fight.
probably got a diamond main somewhere. Very strong Chun-Li. Because there weren't that many matches between me playing him and me playing him the second time. I don't know what activate, low strong activate is. I probably had back fierce there. You probably pretty decently frame managed after that. Good block. Sakura's a comeback kid. Sakura's a comeback kid. Didn't need to burn that bar as it turned out. I thought the scaling would be higher than it was. But I didn't get a crush counter to start the combo, so that's probably why.
That was a bit close.
Round two.
People say Sakura's honest. You see that round? Was there any honesty there? I fucking lost neutral so completely. I blocked that wrong literally every time. Against all the Chun-Lis I played today, I just blocked that wrong. Every time they did fucking anti-air into dash in, I blocked the wrong direction. Probably had to punish there. Medium DP perhaps. I didn't trust it, so I just waited. A lot better to not trust a DP than to trust one incorrectly. This guy really likes the cancels from far away into Kikoken, and Sakura can just counter that with an EX uppercut on reaction, but I didn't do it. Sakura can also trade with them. One thing this guy does is sometimes he jumps in, he neutral jumps from a really awkward range where I can walk in an anti-air, and then on the way down he lightning legs, and that catches me I think every time he does it. I end up devising a strategy against it, but I don't think I get an opportunity to actually use it on him.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
Final round. Fight.
Because it only happens like 3 times. Oops, I blocked low. Slowest overhead in the game, I blocked it wrong. I throw. Could have been meaner if I did stand strong. Got him. Counter hit something. I like should have known. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I dropped a hit. And then I dropped that combo. It's fine though. I broke his streak.
Sakura wins.
That's the important thing here, right? The longest win streak I got was only like 5 wins or so. Up here, I think. I don't remember, actually. 4. It wasn't that many.
Round one.
The way I play isn't great for streaking. Could have confirmed out of that, no problem. That's like one of my biggest weaknesses as a player. I talked about that last time. But I could have comboed those 2 crouch jabs into a medium uppercut. But I'm just not very good at using 2 crouch jabs to confirm that. Suppose that worked. Went for a delayed button trying to bait an EX reversal, but he ended up kind of hitting me. I hit him midair! Characters who have midair attacks! It's not fair. Got him. By some miracle. Oof. I didn't jump expecting to die. I mentioned that earlier. But I wasn't thinking about that during this match. Chun-Li's anti-airs in VT1 are very good. Back hard kick it's narrow, but it's got a decent hitbox. I guess that was the jump delayed air legs. I guess I wouldn't call it, you know, having a good hitbox, and it's got a good hurtbox, I guess would be what I meant to say. It works, it's a good anti-air, it's just very narrow, so you've got to use it only against the close jumps. I did something very delayed there. I did a very delayed throw. I was expecting EX Bird, but he didn't go for it at the times I baited it. See that? I tried to make him land on hard kick. It didn't work. I want to hit that coming in, but I thought that was a punish. In fact, I think it is a punish. I think I just missed it. And I'm dead. Again, you can gauge whether or not a forward dash would cross up based on where you are when you jump at her. So it's not even really a reaction just from her dash. It's a reaction from your jump. So you have a lot of time to react. But every goddamn time I jumped in, I wasn't thinking about it. Because I'm a bad player, and there are certain things in my game that are just very, very lacking for my supposed skill level. I'm getting knocked down quite a lot at this point. I had quite a lot of points. I was up to like 13,700. And now I'm getting pushed around by a lot of people in a row. I got on like a little losing streak in the middle, and then I go on a little winning streak at the end. God, Baf Cup starts in 40 minutes. I hope I can finish the rest of this by then. I think we're pretty deep in it. Looking like a pretty good round. That jump, if I just crouch fierced it, he was dead. He was dead if I crouch fierced the jump. He could have juggled me out of that. Really weird situation. Down towards hard kick, getting an air-to-air connect in BT1. But I'm sure he could have juggled the same fierce there. Or a sweep. Oh, he got me again. I can DP through those now. I don't, but I could. I could have DP'd there too. Would have been good. Would have worked. That was supposed to be a DP anti-air, but I chickened out because of air legs. And then afterwards I was like, fuck it, and I mashed DP so fucking fast. You guys wouldn't even believe it. Should have seen my poor pad. I abused that thing.
Round 2. Fight.
Oof. Oof. Isn't that +3? Can't she link a crouch jab there, or is that kind of hit only? I don't actually know. That got like changed in one of the last balance patches, but I forgot the actual change. Crouch fierce I thought was going to work there. He jumped kind of late, but roundhouse just is taller than I thought. Cool little Chun-Li Season 4 combos. People seem to have integrated all that stuff at this point. See, I had a catch-all there with a DP. Too far away. I was desperate, so I did it anyway. After he jumped over my fireball, either he was going to land on the fireball if he didn't air Tatsu, I mean air lightning legs, air Hyaku Itsukyaku, or I DP and I was going to hit him. So I had like a little checkmate scenario there, but I didn't do it. Good start anyway. I'm looking for the fucking EX legs that he just doesn't do. EX bird kick. He did a few of them pretty early on. I guess I blocked them. That would have been nice. I think the game pretty much hinged on me getting that, because I think I lose this one. That would have been like 100 and 200 more damage plus guaranteed pressure. Nice pickup. I miss a cancel on a crouch fierce, back fierce. Got me again with that same thing. I don't know what happened there. I hit roundhouse. And then I died. Just Sakura things. I hit roundhouse, then I died. Birdie. It's Malingo. This is I've had long sets against this guy during streams. He's a birdie player who's frequents my Twitch. And also a member of my Discord. So I was like, oh hey, it's fucking Malingo. So I hit him with that fat bow right at the start. He did one too, and I was already charging the fireball. I don't even know if I should play this replay. Because we play it out a little bit. Well, you'll see. Drop a combo. It lagged right then. It was like a little laggy in general while we were playing. Dash in was okay, but strong fierce. I knew all of that, and then that's minus, and then I dropped a combo again. I dropped like 2 combos, and then this happens. It lag spiked when I was getting my stuff. It like was laggy in general, but then it lag spiked when I was getting my stuff. So I thought he might have thrown it just because he thought that I earned the round and just lag fucked me over. But then this round happened and he just allows me to kill him, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I messaged him after this in the Discord. I'm like, don't throw it just because it's me. I want to play. But he said it was laggy for him as well. So I was just like, oh, okay. So he ends up. We both like pull after this. Neither of us goes in with the rematch.
Sakura wins.
And then we were like both like, GG's, nice run into you, and all that. So unfortunate it played out the way it did. I would have fought tooth and nail if it was me. Especially if it was laggy, I would have fought tooth and nail. Abigail. Sakura, I think, is generally strong against Abigail. I'm sure that's not a common opinion among Abigail players, but it might be a common opinion among Sakura players.
Round 1.
Let's see if we can spot why. See if we can figure out why Sakura might be good in this matchup. That's kind of not a good. We both backdashed. Woo! Woo! Very unsafe. Ooh. All that together, like, it only barely added up to the damage I got on him. Kind of sloppy on my part and his. But I'm sure you guys can already see the fucking sheer amount of work. Oh no! Guard crushed, baby. Got the read right on the jump. That was lucky. I might have been dead to that, man. No way. I've got way too much health. That would need to be EX to kill me, I think. I don't know. VT Abigail is pretty strong. If that was heavy command grab, would that have killed me? I'm 950. I'm not super duper healthy. He gives me a lot of room, which allows me to get this kind of like charged fireballs. But like Abigail already struggles a lot to chase in a. Spice didn't work. Abigail struggles a lot to prevent Sakura from charging fireballs. This is how you punish that. But I didn't. I wasn't point blank even after my dashing. Shampoo Kyat. That was unsafe on block. He couldn't V-trigger cancel it. He didn't even have V-trigger anyway. What up? Yeah, charging fireballs is the key to this matchup. Sakura's charged fireball does more work in this matchup than any other. And once I really got a download on that, that's when it started being really hard for an Abigail to do anything to me. It's still scary. I mean, he's still a high damage character. Sakura generally has as good of answers as you really need in most situations against him. He didn't rematch. He was just like, eh, fuck it. No, I think that was the guy. We both hit rematch and then it disconnected. That was one of the guys where that happened.
Round 1. Fight.
So he might have accidentally hit rematch and then pulled, or it might have just failed to connect. We'll never know. This is that Urian from earlier who let me play a lot of Fireball Wars. I was really eager to try and get my points back from this guy. Oof. I didn't even think he had the bar yet. Crush that would have been a combo. See that jump? What do I do about that jump? Ew. Good reply from him, I guess. It's a weird thing to do. Glad I didn't Tatsu cancel that because I missed the link. Should have Tatsu canceled that, however. I think it was an empty cancel spot. Ow. 30 minutes till Baf Cup. I might have to stop this.
Round 2. Fight.
Get the rest of them later. Guess I'm gonna be nice and prepped for Baf Cup. And it was such a good jump and then I attacked so early. Why did I do that? I think I was afraid of him jumping as well. Perhaps. I don't know. I don't remember that. Back Fierce instead of Crouch Fierce. Crouch Fierce would work there. Didn't work there. Didn't get punished though. Kind of a weird reset. This round looked really bad, but now he doesn't have any meter. So I'm feeling okay. Now he has meter, but I'm still feeling okay. I bet it all on that throw. EX headbutt would have beaten me. I don't think I was dead, but you know.
Final round. Fight.
I don't like committing like that. I usually wait on the commits. Well, sometimes I'll bite the bullet and do it. But generally speaking, if there's a mix-up that ends the round immediately, I don't like pursuing it. I'd rather just win in neutral. But I'm not very good at winning in neutral in this game, so sometimes it's a lot better to just bite the bullet. That's how you play this game. Trying to make an EX headbutt whiff with that jump, but I had better plays. Then I got him with the cross under. EX DP, I was going to stun him no matter what, so I wanted the max amount of damage before I stunned. I think I dropped it again here. No, I didn't. Super, super awkward. I like that early jump, but he didn't quick stand. The early jump I do because of the, to make him block, to break the EX headbutt charge. But I feel like I could have just waited and kept him in the corner.
Sakura wins.
Ends up looking super goofy.
Round 1.
So I got him once.
Fight.
A little bit of revenge. Isn't that the best when someone beats you in ranked and then you get matched up with them again in ranked and then you fucking win? That is truly the greatest feeling. It's like, yeah, they're my points now. Jump Strong was better there probably. Air Throw has a much better hitbox and also better speed than Jump Strong. But Jump Strong would have kept him in the corner. I wait, but it doesn't bite. These nervous jumps that I don't punish! I'm like a wizard with not punishing things.
Round 2. Fight.
Urian's limbs are pretty goddamn long. The low medium kick and the stay medium kick in particular can outrange me. Or rather, the thing I go for when we're both in range for that nonsense is my thing is slower. At that range, I can only counter poke with I can only poke with roundhouse. And his medium kick, if we both hit at the same time, his medium kick will win. It's not like he just wins neutral because of that. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny component, even of just the focus war. I mean, poke war. Kind of a bad jump. Crouch jab, Tatsu would have comboed. I don't know why the fuck I didn't do that. You get plenty of time to react after down towards roundhouse.
Sakura wins.
For whatever reason, I just always treat it like it's meaty, but I often miss the meaty timing. I always treat it like it's going to be +4, +5, but very rarely do I ever actually get it to be +4, +5. It's always at least +3, so crouch jab will always link. And normally you don't have a good thing to do after the crouch jab, you just go for medium DP because that's all you can do. Okay, this is actually Sakura's best matchup right here. But this guy has a unique way of playing.
Round one.
The set actually goes pretty. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool set. That was a first hit of light DP. I'm surprised that traded. Normally it's invincible. I probably could have punished that towards Fearsome where he did it. He does a lot of really close ones. And I'm like, Stand Short would probably work here. They're pretty minus. It's like -8 or something. Probably more than that. Vegas anti-airs are bad even now. Surprise, surprise.
Round two. Fight.
The jazz hands are what really make Sakura, in my humble opinion. That was a punish, even after all those block normals. He does a lot of reversal 3-frame. I don't punish it that much. He also does a lot of reversal backdash. Vega doesn't have great reversal options. In fact, you might say he has the absolute worst in the game by far. So most Vegas have to get to be experts with the very shitty things he has. So neutral jump strong and jump forward strong are both good replies to the claw dive, and especially mixing it between them. Vega can technically claw dive and then hold away as much as possible, and then claw dive will whiff punish the jump strong. But generally speaking, jump strong is really good. That's only if Sakura does jump forward strong. And if he moves forward, it's hard to punish that at all. So basically, jump strong is a really good reply to most things that Vega can do after jumping off the wall. This is safe. I forgot. I remember they changed it to allow for combos. And for whatever reason in my mind, that also meant that they changed it to make it unsafe.
Final round.
But I think it's like 0.
Fight.
I don't actually remember the number. But I didn't change frame data. Punches would have juggled there. No crush counters for me. Air throw. This guy jumps a lot. Can't believe I didn't grab him. A better combo there. Would've been nice. You lose quite a lot of damage between the jab strong instead of the... Oh! Vega's the worst character in the whole game. I know that trigger's not invincible. Most triggers aren't invincible, but it's just so sad to see that. Something similar happens the next time I fight this guy. I get matched up with him twice. And both times it's like, wow, that V-trigger is just not working. For like one brief second during that freeze, I was like, well, okay. Got me this time, bro. That's what I thought to myself. And it was like, nope.
Round one. Fight.
I got him. These block strings are pretty good, and his forward dash is very strong too. It's very easy to treat Vega like he just gets fucked up, especially in this matchup where he doesn't have any sort of real counter pressure at all. But his pokes are still good. And his dash is still good. Mistimed my meaty. Badly. Had a combo. Suppose I didn't get him. He jumps out of the corner a lot, usually with that. The off the wall. That time I just failed to punish it. Jump up there would have been good, probably. A little bit of bad manners from me. Killed him with it last match.
Round two.
And did it again to kill him.
Fight.
Meter didn't matter at all there. I'm full. His meter mattered a bit, I guess. Punished. That's like what I normally expect to happen there. If you jump towards strong, you'll hit him pretty high in the air, and then also, if he lands without hitting you, you can whiff punish him, provided he doesn't sail over your head. Yeah, that was a good walkout. A lot of things go wrong really quickly here. I had a counter hit combo there, theoretically. Into EX also would have been really good, too. Look at that early button press. Very smart. I jumped late trying to catch him so that he'd be closer to me. Because a lot of the time I was jumping early and my jump strong would whiff. It's like, well, if he was nearer to me, it'd probably work. But then I just kind of... It didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. EX for the near dizzy. Oof. I got so close to winning this one. I think he does get it back. That was probably step one in him getting it back. That was not step one. Crouch Fierce didn't come out. I didn't do it. I didn't do Crouch Fierce. Boing. I probably had to juggle the DP there. Missed my pressure again. All that damage. Is that fucking... Does losing the max power him up in this game? I think it reduces his health. Can't find him. How'd this get, like, fair again? You know what I mean? Probably could have whip punished that for the kill. I see that forward dash and now I'm looking for it. Oof. Maybe I do win this one, I don't remember. Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Vega wins.
20 minutes until Baf Cup. $22. Aren't that many left, are there? 37, or 13-7.
Round one. Fight.
I didn't know how to approach this. I just threw a Hadouken. I could have thrown more. Or could I? Very nice delay on my part. Very nice shimmy on my part. I missed that a couple times. Whiff punished. Good overall for me. Every little way that situation can play out works. And then he woke up with a 3-frame and it worked again. This ends up looking pretty ugly, especially because I missed that St. Shore. Oops. That's unsafe, but I was late. You've got to buffer your button to have a nice reliable punish. It's only like -4. I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't know why I activated there. I thought I'd make it easier to anti-air him, but it ended up being just as hard. This guy's like really giving me a run for it. Couldn't find him. Then I got him. The round I win at the end is pretty sexy. It's either this round or the coming one. I mean, it's either this one or the one after this one. But I get something nice and clean with some impressive damage maximization. Again, the punches would have juggled. Alright, get ready. Let's maximize our damage, baby. That's medium uppercut. The EX Tatsu launches extra high in that context. Medium uppercut juggles perfectly. You get impressively more damage than light. Double EX corner combo. That's Sakura's optimal. Sin strong back fierce works as well. Oh, this is that guy again. This time I switched to VT1 when I saw him. I recognize that color. That's color tensionally, I think. It's blonde.
Round one. Fight.
Baited me even though I fucking have no meter. No one has any meter. There's always jab there. What's the downside? Low short would have linked. Don't know why I didn't do it. He could have just had low short, medium legs or whatever. That linked. I wasn't ready for that to work. I could have canceled to a medium DP. It's not super rewarding if you're not in VT. 2. So here this guy is 7 win streak. I'm like, fuck. What up? Hitting with the VT1 memes. Chun-Li actually has to guess there, if you do that from that right range.
That was a bit close.
She can low strong under it though, and whiff punish you. I don't even know if she can whiff punish you. She can whiff punish the air throw, I guess. I went for so many crouch fierces, just lost that jump hard kick. Should be so high up, and it would still win clean and counter hit me. If I hit my button earlier, it would have worked. I got out of the corner. That's nice. Yeah, traded there. Very nice reaction. Crouch jab is not a bad wake up. It's 4 frames. EX Fireball on one of those would have been nice. If I threw an EX Fireball and then activated. That would have hit her.
Don't hold a grudge.
I don't know what the situation is there. Can I then juggle a VT1 Fireball? I got no clue. My Fireball should take a little longer to reach her if it goes through one of her own Fireballs. And it also should create a different juggle state. I gotta lab that after this. Throwing an EX Fireball and then activating at the same time is... That's the worst. I burned my bar. But he burned his and he had super. Chun-Li super is pretty scary and neutral. Got me. Got me. Got me. I deserve all that. Deserve to lose that. I'm going to say something. This is going to be ugly, okay? I'm sorry, everyone, about what I'm about to say. But I chose not to rematch this guy. I was like, I'm kind of tired. It's 3 a.m. I want to get to Diamond and stop playing. I almost always take the rematch, but this guy I didn't. I was just like, you're good. I probably won't win. Nah, I got points to get. One of the only times I've ever done that. Not proud. Learning is more important than points.
Round 1. Fight.
Diamond, Abigail. I'm back to my old strat. The first match, things just don't work. I don't know what to say. Things just don't work. I try to get it all set up and then just say something, then something, then something, then something. I'm wrong every time on his run mix-ups for the first match. Every single time he runs, he does the right thing. Trying to make that space. Tried to light DP there. Block low on the overhead. Blocking low is usually always the wrong play. Our EX runs footsteps lows. Not that he could do that there, but I'm just wondering. There's the throw. Started high blocking. Tried to jump. Crouch Fierce was actually guaranteed there. Couldn't Crouch Fierce there. Tried to jump out of a command grab he didn't do. Counter hit him. Nice damage. I don't remember what happened there. I think it might have lagged. I saw the startup of the jump and I was ready to anti-air it, but I ended up not getting very much damage. And then he just empty cancelled that back fierce. And I died. Abigail super, even in the scaled context, it does so much goddamn damage. And that was pretty low scaling. That was an 80% super. This is a Metro Crash Abigail too. I feel like it's worth mentioning. A parry. Good patience on his part. After this round, after this match, I was just like, what went wrong? I felt like I took a lot of mix-ups the wrong way. And because I took a lot of them the wrong way, I was rarely spaced. And because I was rarely spaced, I couldn't dominate in neutral. And I was just like, there's no way he can replicate that. I went really, though. Pretty bad start. Here we go. Here's sicko mode, right? No, I'm still getting fucked up. And I'm all distracted. This is a pretty good start. Alright, what was I saying? It was like, I was thinking to myself at the time, it's like there's no way he can possibly have all that happen again. You can actually crouch fierce medium Tatsu there, which is normally what I do there. Abigail's block sweep is always point blank. This guy doesn't anti-air on reaction to me jumping. Like, he won't take a throw, but he also won't jab me. It's like, if you didn't take a throw, you can fucking... Look how fucking... This is so scaled. And yet, look at all that damage. I know that the super always does 50%, don't get me wrong. In that context, at minimum 50%. Jump up is good there. Jump back is bad. Nothing to say about that. I missed my hard DP. I'd have better punish than what I did too. I had light Tatsu into light DP. And that would have killed him, for sure. Don't know about the hard DP killing him. So that was a really choky little moment. But I saw him start to do the Metro Crash during the freeze, so I just walked in a little bit thinking he wouldn't release immediately, that he couldn't release immediately, and I could just do walk in, jump over. If you can get over Abigail's head, you can chase him and then get a punish. It's a lot easier to jump over it too than it used to be. Counter hit something. Crouch Fierce was probably good there. He did the wrong combo though. Same exact thing happened as the first thing. Hit him with the same mix-up twice in a row. Optimal ass combo.
Round 2. Fight.
You fall! Tried to jump out. I didn't want to get command grabbed. But then this happened. Command grabbing doesn't look so bad all of a sudden. Eating a super looks pretty bad. Got me. I was too close to get. He could still anti-air. Chase it, chase it, chase it! Still did the wrong combo. Must have not thought about it in the moment. Burn my super. That would have been nice to keep, actually. Then I didn't combo there. Overall, some crucial drops.
Final round. Fight.
Probably could have whiff punished that, no problem. That won't even hit crouching opponents. I dashed forward. What was the play? Didn't anti-air me. He baited, but he didn't anti-air. That'll be a mystery we ponder for the ages. That was kind of hit only. I jumped because I didn't want to get supered, but Abigail's super hits there anyway. So as I jumped, I was like, oh yeah, this is stupid. I almost thought this wasn't going to kill. It does so little damage when it's hitting. I was like, Abigail help, huh? And then this screen, I like... Abigail's shoulder blocking everything.
Sakura wins.
Reminded that Abigail doesn't activate the left and right special stage KOs. Because he's too big! 8 minutes until BAF Cup, but we've got 4 more matches to watch. Can we do this? It's going to be close. I think so.
Round 1. Fight.
Got a crush counter, missed the dash. Always stupid. I probably had short there as a reversal, but instead I tried to walk forward and do it. But his hurt box moves back faster than my forward walk. So the sooner I do it is better. Jump away is less risky than jump towards, but also my chances of success are a lot lower. Generally jump strong is a good reply to his off the wall. Creates an advantageous situation for me. Anti-aired. I was happy to run into this guy again because I got the net wins on him last time, okay? Gonna be honest here, into the deep inner workings of Beth's brain. I was like, I got net points on this guy. I'm pretty close to 14,000. This guy should be some easy wins to boost me up. And then I start getting kind of fucked up as the punish. And I'm like, uh-oh. Because this guy has lower points than me, I think. I'm like, I don't want to have to lose fucking 150 to this guy. Missed the punish again. That's like the last time I block a light roll. I think. I keep on mistiming that. I like to do it late because I like to catch the delay tech. But it also allows people to do reversal light normals, which this guy does do, and I already knew that. Very nice anti-air. I didn't think I would die, you know, when I jumped there. I was jumping from outside his anti-air range. So I thought. I didn't realize I was taking my life into my hands by doing that jump.
Vega wins.
Anyway, there goes like 60 of my points to this guy, and I'm like, fuck. Because I was counting it down. I was like 2 more wins, 3 more wins, and I'm in diamond. And I'm like, damn it, now it's 4 more wins.
Round 1.
Because of this guy.
Fight.
And then look at this round. I remember this. Just catches me. It's bad to do reversal normals against these kinds of this pressure. You might not guess, but Vega's normals are all really plus. Not all of them, but like he's got plus frames everywhere. He has a lot of +2 stuff, and on like pokes. Vega's frame advantage is spectacular, which is normally a place where he suffers. Normally it's more reach that he's good. But this game, they took away reach from everyone, so they're like, okay. After I ate that, I was like, fuck. I'm like, I just got perfected. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose all my points. I was shook. I was actually super fucking tense at this point. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. And I'm never gonna get to diamond. I started freaking out. This is freaked out Baf right here. Got him back in the corner. It probably just looks like regular ass Baf, but this is actually freaked out Baf. EX Tatsu would have been great after that low forward.
Final round. Fight.
Jump up strong would have countered that. That time I do it. Jump up strong is more reliable, but I'll get punished less, but it'll work less. But the way he's doing wall dives, it's good against it. Shoutouts to Street Fighter, other Street Fighter games where your air normals change on angle jumps. And most launching air normals don't work. See, there's the neutral jump. Very low risk. Very low risk. Counter hit only. I don't know what happened there. I think we see a little bit more sexiness at the end of the match after this one. Very bad punish from me. I'm normally good with that stuff. See that awkward jump angle, and then he punished me. It wasn't a great punish, but you know, it could have been rolling to super. I think I just spend. No, I don't. I choose not to. Oh, I remember this round. There's like I kill him on the far right side of the screen. There's a lot that happens between like before we actually get to the kill. I catch a forward dash with stand short. I like see the forward dashes, and I like try to. I was too obvious there, but I tried to make it more subtle. But he just dashes in right then anyway. As I'm like, these shorts are too obvious. And I catch the dash. He was probably looking for fucking EX command grab or some nonsense. Hear me. Two minutes till Baf Cup. I gotta tell the Discord I'm gonna be 5 minutes late for Baf Cup. They'll be like, oh no. What are the odds that Baf will be slightly late to a Baf Cup? That happens every fucking week.
Round 1. Fight.
I don't challenge a lot of these towards fierces. I should like reversal short after everyone just to see if it works. Looking pretty good. Nice looking round for me. I thought about EXTP there and I chose not to. But man, it would have worked. Got him in the corner, that's why I like him. Reversal short works for him again. A little bit of funkiness right here. That was empty cancelable, I think. That one I actually did empty cancel. That one as well. And that one.
I did it.
Round 2. Fight.
Got a clean jump in because he was committed. Didn't end up doing anything with it at all. Oof. Jump short. Only God knows why I did that. Oh, someone in my chat just posted the fucking Pepe pointing at the clock. That's so sad. He knows. He knows that I'm late. I gotta type in my chat that I know I'm late. I'm just gonna type hold on. Hold on. There we go. Now he knows that I'm actually here. Kendall typed oh whoa. There! Poor Vega. That's so sad. Alexa played Despacito. I'm almost done recording my last series of ranked matches. One match left. So this last guy was probably not going to hit me to Diamond because I was over 100 points away from Diamond, but it ended up being a really high ranked Diamond player. And it ended up being the laggiest match of the entire thing by far. Like, it was unplayable lag. It was super fucking bad lag. I didn't stick around to see if he wanted the rematch either. I bounced the nanosecond I won. But you can see, just watch this replay. This is like the worst way to hit Diamond imaginable. I was like, man, I really want to hit Diamond. Starts off pretty innocently, but you'll see we start to make some really weird decisions. That didn't look like a normal Street Fighter moment, did it? Probably not that either. Or that. That didn't look very normal. At this point, we're both like, God damn, this is horrible. I'm sorry, Ryla. Somewhere you're out there. Somewhere you lost a really bullshit laggy match. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you lost it, but also I'm really grateful that you lost it because it pushed me to Diamond, so thank you. If I wasn't trying to get the points, I would have rematched and just let him beat me up. I'm dead serious. I would have done that. I would have hit rematch and I would have just stood there. And then after that one ended, I would have left. So that looked pretty weird too, didn't it? Getting full screen. Not a normal place to get their full screen. You can just see how weird the play is.
Round 2. Fight.
A couple times we just both get full screen. Like some situation will happen and then we'll just both back way the fuck up and it'll be like, You can like see the lag spikes. It's playing full speed now, but you can see where the lag spikes were. And both of us stop at the same time. We're like, hold on. Anti-air sweep on the jump. Non-completed combos. What a good match. Anyway, that guy had like 19,000 points, so I got over 100 from him. And I got the new content available, and I was like, fuck it. I'm out. I fucking bounced. I got out of there so quick. Good shit though. Diamond rank. You can see it right. Um, there, you can see it right there. I did it. Road to diamond over. I might do some more someday, but no promises. Maybe with another character.